Ngor Okpala local government area of Imo State have alleged a months-long military siege on their farmlands. Kaftan TV gathered that the alleged siege on Mbaishi follows the controversial move by the state government to allocate over 30,000 hectares of farmland to a ministry led by Evangelist Ebuka, a claim that has now drawn national.
All right. Hi, greetings everyone. My name is Governor Ebuka, son of the great Shanamite that lives amongst the angels. Zion Ministries. It is time for me to speak up now. Then I also expect the sympathizers of Zion Prayer Outreach to do your normal comment as usual, probably abuse or thereabout, but that wouldn't stop me from saying the things I should say. Months ago, close to a year ago now, Zion Ministries came into our community and lands were being grabbed by the state government and Zion Ministries. Yes, those lands are there, but I want to state it clearly here before you listen to the news, as what press conference was held in Abuja in regards to this very land of my people. This land is not owned by the state government. State government did not acquire any piece of land from my community. Majorly from my own village. We are missing about 9,200 plots of land. My own village. My own village. My own village. My community. At about 6 communities put together, contributed to over almost 30,000 plot of land, which has been grabbed. Painfully, I must speak for my people because I am their son or their child. That is my village. Those are my people. I have said this a couple of times, ideally so that the leadership of the Zion Prayer Outreach will be able to understand that they've gone the wrong way and they have kept quiet. Whatever my community discuss on their groups and on their meetings, I am aware and I must be there because it is equal right and justice. I intelligently made Evangelist Ebuka to know that acquiring such land from the state government or through the Federal House of Representative member, Honorable Matthew Ngogu, and then these people are not the owners of those lands and they are not from our community. They are not even from Mbishi. But they came to grab our lands and brought in the attention of the governor. They took our farmlands. Crosses were destroyed. As I speak to you currently, soldiers are all over the place. Therefore, destroying the crops of our mothers without compensation, without even paying any little compensation to the owners of these lands. But it is being taken by force. Last week, 3 of our brothers, of our community brothers, went into that area, but far from where the Zion engineers are working. Some soldiers grabbed them, flogged them, bet many of them. One is still at the hospital till now. And as such, we will no longer keep quiet. We'll keep speaking up as you watch this video. God bless you. And furthermore, it is time for we to take action. Hence the right thing is not yet done.
What seems like a land dispute has escalated into a major human rights and security concern as elders and leaders of 6 communities in Ngor Okpala local government area of Imo State have alleged a months-long military siege on their farmlands. Kaftan TV gathered that the alleged siege on Mbaishi follows the controversial move by the state government to allocate over 30,000 hectares of farmland to a ministry led by Evangelist Ebuka, a claim that has now drawn national attention amid cries of economic hardship and rights violations. At a World Press Conference held in Abuja, the elders made an urgent appeal to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Nigerian Military High Command to intervene and withdraw troops said to have occupied their lands since late 2024. Addressing the press, Dr. Ugo Jimwoko, spokesperson for the community group, painted a grim picture of the community's current situation.
We have lost more than 30,000 fully cultivated hectares of agricultural land to Evangelist Ebuka and his Zion ministry, which agricultural lands are being turned into worship centers for the Zion ministry. The only offense we have committed, which prompted this massive siege by the Nigerian military and other security personnel, is that we voiced out our disapproval of the purported alienation or acquisition of our heritage to the Zion ministry. The actions of Imo State government find no vindication in any law. In fact, it constitutes an affront on the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as well as the Land Use Act. We are a peace-loving and law-abiding citizens who will not take laws into our hands. Hence, the need for the media to help us. Call on Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Chief of Army Staff, the Inspector General of Police, to withdraw these security personnel from our lands and stop them from intimidating law-abiding citizens who are only trying to protect their only means of livelihood. We state that this desperate constitutional contravention is made worse considering the pendency of plethora of cases filed against Imo State government, the Zion ministry, and Ebuka and their agents at the Imo State High Court.
The community further warned that the continuous siege is not only deepening poverty and insecurity in the region, but also fueling resentment and social unrest.
We wish to reiterate categorically that no form of acquisition of land took place, either of the 30,000 hectares or at all. And we challenge the Imo State government or anyone to present documentary evidence to the contrary. It is our conviction to state as follows, that we are the original customary title holders of all that large expanse of land in question by virtue of customary inheritance as provided in the Land Use Act.
This issue, if not handled properly, will constitute a major security challenge. It will complicate the security crisis in Imo State. And I want to commend these communities for the matured and peaceful manner they have gone about this business of seeking redress. Is that Imo State, Ngor Okpala, is now sitting at the keg of conflict arising from this illegal land grab by some persons using the subterfuge of government annexation. And it's time to end this daylight robbery and save the state from violence and conflict.
Mbashi, which encompasses the autonomous communities of Eziama, Alolo, Amala, Ntu, Obokwe, and Oburu, as well as 5 new subdivisions, has historically relied on agriculture as its mainstay.